Hey YouTube, it's Ether's Mystical Child here. Today we're going to be talking about things everyone needs to know, particularly when you're in a relationship and a relationship have come to an end. It is now Libra season. Libra season is a good season to clear clutter, whether it's relationships, old family members, jobs, old projects, whatever it is. It's just good time to clear old clutter and to heal relationships or get rid of relationships that you know aren't going anywhere. It's also a time of karma. Libra represents karma. There's a lot of balancing going on right now. So if anyone has been in a relationship and no one has given you closure when they left you, please know that no response is a response. People leave you stuck and waiting for closure. It's intentional. Why is it intentional? Because they're selfish. They don't want to give you closure in case whoever they left you for, it doesn't work out for them, so they can return back to you. They don't give you closure. Why? To keep you stuck. Keep you stuck and not being able to move on. To keep you worrying about what they're doing or if they're going to come back to you. And if you do meet somebody, you're going to compare them to the person that has not given you any closure. Closure is for you to give to yourself, to be honest. You have to be strong enough to know the things that went wrong in this relationship, and you don't need no one to give you closure. You can give yourself closure. I always try to tell people this because this one thing keeps people hung up and stuck in relationships, and it's just not fair to whoever has been left and has not had closure, because this can linger years down the line. This really can play on a person's mind, like particularly if you have abandonment issues. If you have abandonment issues and somebody leave you and don't want to give you closure, this could kind of wreak havoc on your stability, your mental stability, your emotional stability. And again, if you try to meet someone or you run into someone and you try to get to know them, you're going to instinctively start comparing them to the person that never gave you closure. And it's not fair to yourself, and it's not fair to the other person. So what I think you should do is, once this relationship is over and you see that this person don't want to sit down and have an adult conversation about what went wrong and why it went wrong, and that is basically what closure is, look within. Just say to yourself, this is what happened. This is what I know went wrong. This is what I know I wasn't tolerating, or it was a deal breaker for you. Sorry, deal breaker for you. And you heal yourself that way. Because when a person try to come back to you after you healed yourself, and you have the strength to stand up and look them dead in their eyes and let them know you are no longer wanted here, it's a priceless moment. That is something you will be able to hold on forever if you're that type of person and want to say, I want to get this person back. That in itself will burn this person. I mean, it would internally destroy them, because they're thinking that they can come back to you. They're thinking that they have to be the one to close the door on this relationship. They have to be the one that give you comfort on why this went wrong or why it didn't go right. Do not be that person. Go within and heal yourself. Another thing, if they wanted to, they would. Whatever situation. If somebody wants to do something for you, they will do it. I'm here to tell you that. Don't think that, oh, this person is too busy to do this. This person is too busy doing that. He has this, she has that going on. No. People find time for things they value. People find time for things that they want to do. So if a person wants to do something for you, rest assured they're going to do something for you. Whether it's giving you closure, whether it's if they borrowed money for you and they said they're going to give it back, but they keep giving you excuses of why they haven't given it back, let it go. That's another thing to let go. Close the door. Don't have them come back and say, oh, here's the money. This is why I didn't give you the money. This is just another example. Forget the money. My parents taught me this long time ago. When you loan somebody money, A, it's supposed to be money that you don't need and you don't need back. B, if you don't have the money to give to somebody, do not give it to them in the pretense that they're going to give it back. Why? A person will tell you with anything to get what they want when they're desperate enough for it. and precisely money. Money is the top priority that a person will tell you anything. They will spin any type of story, you know, and it's disturbing. So that's just an example of another example of closure. You know, you don't need no one to close any doors for you. You don't have nobody come into your life promising you things and all of a sudden they're not giving it to you. Oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to give you this. I'm going to give you that. But it never come to fruition. Why? Because they don't want to give it to you. It's all manipulation. Another thing, not everyone has the same heart as you. People get hurt by this time and time again. Oh, I did this for this person. Or I wouldn't have done this. They don't have your heart. They don't have your conscience. They don't have your loving soul at that point in time. Sorry again for the stuttering. But yeah, they don't have your type of heart. So stop looking at people and thinking because you would do it that they would do it. No, people don't work like that in life. Do things without expectation to avoid being disappointed as well. Because people are going to come along and disappoint you all the time. It's life. We have to learn lessons, and we learn lessons through people. And if we don't learn lessons through people, we will never learn. So the universe, God, whoever you call them, bring people into our life and situations into our life for us to learn from it. Have you ever come to a situation and you thought that you have gotten through this, and then lo and behold, this has replayed in your life again? I want you to think about this. Have you been through a situation where you say, all right, I've learned from that. I'm not going to go through that. And it comes back to you again. Different form, same problem. Because you think you have learned from it, but the universe say you have not learned from this. And this is why I want you to learn to do things without expectations to avoid being disappointed. I want you to know if people want to do things for you, they would do it without any excuses, any limitations on why they haven't done it. They don't want to do it. And this is priority number one. Please stop waiting for people to give you closure, because a no response is a response. When somebody has not given you a response and all you getting is deaf ear on the other side, what does that feel like? Doesn't that feel like closure to you? Doesn't that feel like a deafening silence to you? Yeah, because that's what it is. It's a deafening silence of nothing. Nothing to be waiting for. Don't wait for anybody. If I can get anything any point across in this video, sorry for me stuttering. Mercury's still in retrograde. 6 planets are in retrograde. My Mercury is inside of Pisces. And that is the hardest placement to have when it comes to communication. Worse when it's in reverse. Enough of that. Hear me, listen to me, absorb what I'm saying, understand what I'm saying. When someone leave you and they have not given you closure, take it as you looking within yourself and you giving yourself closure. Because if you don't, again, you will not heal from that. And you will go through it again. And it's nothing like having somebody else keeping you on standby or you dangling in the air for them to give you a response. They're not even that important to you in life. If they walked away and gave you no closure anyway, they're not important to you in life. So I want you to take your power back and stop doing these 3 things. And I'm going to go over it real quick again. No response is a response. If they wanted to do something for you, they would. Do things without expectations to avoid disappointment, because guess what? The world is full of disappointments, and they're going to do it to you time and time again until you heal and learn from the situation that you're trying to get closure from. The universe is going to keep carrying it to you. So, until next time, if I will bring you some more relationship advice, life advice. If you like what you hear here, I will appreciate if you would subscribe to my channel. If you would like my channel, I would appreciate it if you like my channel. Until next time, take care.